My name is Brian Glick. Today we're looking at coming up out of the seated butterfly guard into the double leg when our partner is standing. So our partner is facing us here, they're on their knees, we're working. It's not uncommon for your partner, especially if they feel like there's a lot of pushing and pulling going on, to stand right up and to create a distance between the two of you where they're going to start to pass from the outside, okay? When they're outside here and there's not a lot of contact with us, the attacks to ashigarami and other common forms of attack that we like to use down on the ground, they go right out the window. So what are we going to do? From here, we're going to look to double leg our partner. The trouble is this distance. So we're going to cover the distance in two stages. The first is, we got to get up. Right now, we're too low and we don't have any power at all to push and drive into our partner. So we're going to plant the hand, we're going to move the legs out, and we're going to rise up here onto our knees. Now, this is too far away for us to shoot directly into the double leg. So we're going to step a leg up and we're going to keep our body low in this position. Notice that we go from 2 knees down to 1 leg up, but we're not rising up high here trying to get our head above our partner's head. In fact, it's the opposite. When we come up, we want to stay low enough so that we still have our head basically the line of our partner's hips. We're going to shoot from this position. Our rear leg is going to be our drive leg. Now you can keep your instep, the shoelaces of your foot on the floor, or even better, you can put your toes on the floor. When your toes are on the floor, this is going to allow you to push forward faster. Our lead knee is going to be our penetration knee, so I would like to get this knee down at least to the line of his toes, if not past. Our head stays to the outside. The target of your left shoulder is your partner's left hip. So with our partner here, we're going to take a short step, we're going to drive this knee down, and we're going to place our body here. Our second leg is going to step up, and we're going to focus on either a planted foot or 2 knees down. But regardless, you're focusing on good posture here. You're going to lock your hands. Now you have the ability to lift and set your partner down. So we're here on the outside. Our partner elects to stand up. We have a distance between us. Rather than scooting towards our partner, we're going to look to shoot. So we take our legs to the outside, 1, and we come up here so that we're head height with our partner's hip. Our inside leg steps up, and now from here we have the ability to push off and drive. So your back foot really, the instep can be on the floor, but sometimes we find it more helpful to put the toes on the mat so that you can push yourself forward. You're going to drive using your rear leg to propel your front leg forward, then your lead knee touches the ground. Notice that when we land here, we want to focus on good posture. We lock our hands around our partner's knees. So just come back a little bit here so we can show this point. Towards me. So when we lock, if your posture is sacrificed here or compromised, and your head starts to come down and your hips start to sag, now it's very easy for your partner to start to sprawl their legs back, and you feel a ton of weight on your double leg. So instead, we always focus on hips up, chest forward, head up as well, here. Now from here, you can turn, rotate, and settle your partner down. You're in a position where you can start to look to pass the guard. So one last time. Switch your feet for this, please. So we're here, 1, we post, we bring the legs to the outside, and we rise up. We plant a foot in the center. This is going to allow us to drive forward. We take our toes, put them on the mat here, and we drive. When we come forward, we put the knee down and lock, good posture. Notice again that the hips leave the heels. We come up, we simply turn, settle our partner down, and now we're in a position where we can advance our arm up around our partner's head, and you have a good double leg. So coming up out of the bottom doesn't need to be overly complex. It's more a matter of getting up off your butt, putting a leg in the middle, and then finding a drive to move into your partner. If you can close that gap, keep your posture good, arms locked, you have a good chance of setting your partner down for the double leg. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you soon.